Yeah, hello guys, good evening. This is Jay Paudyal. So today we are here with a different kind of webinar, which is Ask Me Anything About Domaining. Okay, and we have some experts in today's webinar as well. If they want to give answer, they can also give answer. If apart from my answer, if you want to add your point, your perspective, or you want to comment on that answer, or if you want to add something on that answer, you can do so. That will help us, help our attendees to learn more. So today, like session is open. You can type questions in chat box. You can ask question in the mic. And for me, I am Jay Podyal, and I'm doing domaining since 1998 or 1999, because I don't know the first domain registration date, because those times, we were not aware, like, what domaining is. Okay, we were just keeping some good domains. We were booking some good domains, and we were that time we tried to sell good domains, better domains to our clients. Suppose that time we were web designing company, web development company. Suppose client comes in with a, a domain name to develop their website or to revamp their website. Okay, what we used to consult them, a, a good domain. Okay, and to for that consultancy, we charge them premium fees. Sometime it is $100, $200, sometime $50 maybe. If we have come up with very good domain name, shorter version of that company's name, then we got $500 also sometime for just domain consultancy. Or like, see, if we have client from leather export industry, what we used to do? We used to do good domains in leather niche, right? Like 10 domain, 20 domains from leather niche only. Because if any company, any brand coming up for website development for their leather things, like leather belt, leather shoes, leather jacket, any kind of stuff, we used to sell new domain to new company, or we used to pitch the better name for their current domain name. Actually, this is how we started. Okay, we were not aware, like, domaining is a keyword. We were not aware there can be a future of domaining. Now we can see there are so many domainers. Still, it is a very niche community. Still, it is a very small community. Okay, where a lot of things need to be done. There are a lot of opportunities for the new domainers as well. Don't think कि अच्छा डोमेन तो सबने ले लिया होगा. Means कि don't think there won't be any good domains left for you, because I always say hundred thousands of domains expiring weekly, lakhs of domain expiring daily. Okay, and you can get any good domain, any gems out of this. What you need? Smart work, little bit of hard work, and some domainers colleague says luck also. Because sometimes you book a domain name, and sometimes end up selling that domain name in 24 hours even. But this kind of thing works for expiring auction domains and expired domain only. Okay, and if you invent, or if you think any new domain, and try to sell that domain, it is very rare that domains sells out for within 24 hours, or within a week. I mean, It takes some time. It takes some time, month, sometime 6 months, sometime year, 2 year, 3 years. It depends upon the domain also. It depends upon the what kind of trend you followed. I mean these days you see a lot of AI companies. Okay, if I go back to couple of years back, we have seen crypto companies. We have seen I mean. Uh, Weed companies where weed became legal, you know. So these are the trends. And in COVID, we have seen so many domains of registration happen in using that vaccine keyword, that COVID keyword, that corona keyword, right? We have seen so many domain. We have seen so many websites as well, right? So I mean, uh, so you can start asking questions. I'm getting question in my DM as well, because I have announced you can ask question via DM as well. I mean, somebody is saying please don't. Don't. I mean, he don't want to hear his name. No problem. I will not say your name. So let's start with this chat first, and then don't ask difficult questions. Okay? So what other sites can we use to replace generate domain names and that will work efficiently? Okay. Uh, you are from which country? Uh, uh, Kehinde. I like it is difficult to pronounce your name for me actually. So, see, to generate domain names these days, you have so many AI tools apart from these traditional tools. I mean, sometimes these kind of tools also uses AI. Okay, sometimes it happens. Uh, but if you open Chat GPT, okay, if you open chatgpt.com, with the help of ChatGPT, you can generate exact match domains, you can generate GeoEMD, you can generate brandable domains as well. Okay. And for me, these days, I have replaced all the tools with ChatGPT. Okay. First, before asking questions from ChatGPT, you need to train ChatGPT just by saying, play a role of 20 years domain name investors and brand name consultant, so that ChatGPT can grab the experience of domaining of 20 years and brand name consultant. Within seconds, it will train itself. Then ask questions to the ChatGPT, And if you want to check out webinar on ChatGPT, I will uh, paste it, which we have done in the past. That is, I think, approx 2 hours webinar, and in that webinar, we talked about generating domain names from ChatGPT only. Okay, I'm posting. Wait for a moment. I have pasted that link in the chat box, and you can say thank you to me. Okay, next. Another question is from Pranav Madan. What to choose between bin, make offer, going to auction for selling any domain? Okay. Pranav, answer is not that easy. Okay. What happens is I mean, based on my experience and based on the experience of my colleagues as well, if you have a good domain name, very good domain name, suppose, okay, if you have a very good domain name, what you have to see? You have to see the what type of trend is going on these days. Okay. Uh, you can check top 100 trends or top 1,000 trends using Google tool. Okay. And if or apart from that also, you can visit couple of aftermarket places. You can also check in GoDaddy investor app. You can open Cedar.com. You can check out namejet.com. You have to see what kind of domains are auctioning there. Because see, for auction, you need to have good number of clients. Otherwise, otherwise there is no use of getting into auction and burning your money sometime, because some platform charge money for the auction, right? So before that you need to check if there is any trend. Okay, suppose in crypto era, suppose you had a domain name called cryptobank.com or cryptotransaction.com. In that case, there were so many, I mean, demand of crypto related domain names. Okay, in that era, in that age, you can make an offer. Okay. But for not make an offer, auction. To auction a domain name, what you need? Auctioneer, auctionee. Okay. For that, your domain name should be good. Apart from having a good domain name, you should also check the trend. If keyword of that domain is trending or not full domain. Okay, suppose you have a two-word domain. You can check whether one word is trending or not. And for trend, you can check Google and have mentioned a couple of aftermarket websites. Okay, now make an offer. Right. Now we will discuss about make an offer and win. There's one more thing also. Suppose you bought a domain name and you start getting multiple offers, like 2 or 3 offers a week, and it is happening for several weeks, and you are not selling that. Okay, that means there is demand for your domain name. In that scenario, also you can go for auction. If auction is paid, that will give you, I mean, damn good ROI actually. Okay. Because you are getting emails inquiries, you are getting price inquiries, you are getting interest of the prospects, then you can do so. At least you should have 2, 3 inquiries a week, or let's say in totality, monthly, at least you should have 7, 8 inquiries a month continuously for 2, 3 months. If it is week, continuously for like, let's say 5, 6 weeks or 7, 8 weeks, then you can go for an auction, right? See, and make an offer and bin. See, it depends upon the price also, because in the past I have sold a couple of domains when I shifted to bin option, from make an offer to bin auction. Okay. And in bin auction, your price should be reasonable. Okay. Reasonable here, I mean, not cheap. Okay. Reasonable means that price should justify the industry, justify the pocket size of the prospects. And if you say like, how do I, check that? So you need to see what kind of ticket size your prospects are playing in. what kind of products they sell, what kind of service they sell, and what is the price of that service, like $500, $50, or $1,000, $5,000. Based on that, you can set price on your domain name. And apart from that, suppose you need to keep transacting, keep rotating your domain name, and you want some sales to happen. If I have acquired some domain names from Godaddy Closeout for $5, or if I acquired any, hand-raised domain name, sometime I do $3.99, sometime I do $2.99 as well, just to rotate the transaction. Okay. And sometime if I see this domain has potential, or that is FNLN name, means first name, last name. Okay, then I price $1,200, $1,500, maybe $2,000 for bin, I'm saying, right? So you have to profile your FNLN name. You have to profile. Okay, there could be 300 to 400 FNLN in your LinkedIn contacts. You have to see the designation of the prospects as well. Okay, whether they are CEO, CXO, any good position, or any good professional where there is a big ticket size in terms of money. So, and for make an offer, if you think you have a good domain name, and if you think you are not in hurry to sell, you are not, you are not in hurry to sell, then you can opt for make an offer option. Suppose you listed your domain with Afternic, what you can do, you can choose make an offer landing page. And believe me, if that domain is, worth of suppose $2,000, based on your experience, based on, your colleagues' experience, make it $10,000. There's no harm. Believe me, there's no harm. Make it $10,000 and make it floor price as $7,000, and put minimum price as $100 or so, 100 or $50. Okay, let inquiries come. Okay, so why I'm saying $10,000? Because if you have a kitty of 100 domains, or let's say 50 domains, you need to categorize those domains. Like, these are the domains which I am going to sell for $299, $199, or $150, $149. It doesn't matter if you are getting 10x profit, 15x profit, or 5x profit. If it gets sold out, no harm, right? Like, some domains for 199, some domains for 299, some domains you can put on auction based on the trend which I have just mentioned. Okay, and for some domain, if you think that's a good domain and you are not in hurry to sell domain, $10,000. Okay, buy now price $10,000, $8,000, or $6,000 floor price, minimum price $100. Landing page, make an offer. Let inquiries come. Okay. Using this way, sometimes you sell, a domain with good price, and to very good prospect actually. And see, what I feel is, domaining is the game of patience. You know why? Because you have already paid 10 or $20 for 1 year, for one long year, and after registering domain, you want to sell that domain name other night. That's not possible. That also happens, but that is rare. Okay. Okay, so it's a game of patience, and you bought 1 year of patience for $12 or $10, man. So you have to wait. Okay, but the moment you buy your domain name, list it. Okay, if you are not sure about the price, what to price, if you want to do more research, put it on 2,000 or 3,000, 3,000, $4,000, and put a make an offer page, make an offer lender with any provider, whether it is Afternic, GoDaddy, Sedo, any provider you use. You can put request a price, make an offer kind of page. Fine. I hope this answers your questions. And sometime what I do, I rotate my bin and make an offer. I mean, in 2, 3 months, you can say I do 4, 5 rotations between bin and make an offer for one domain in 1 year. I don't know what can work, what would work, right? So, next question. And Prano, if you have any follow-up questions, you can ask. How to price my domains? Sharik Sami, how to price my domains? Yes, you'll get a recording of this session. So, pricing a domain name, what I follow and what works actually. You know, suppose first you see what I do. I set a price, my sweet spot before buying a domain name. Suppose there is some domain auctioning in uh, expiring auction at GoDaddy. Suppose that. So I see if price is $11 or $30 or $40. What I do before buying that domain name, I Google it. Getting a point. First, you have to get a sense of thing like, oh, this domain name sounds good. Radio test pass. Okay, easy to remember domain name. Shorter name, 2 words. If it is an EMD, then 3 words, or sometime 4 words are also okay. Okay. Then after that, you have to Google it. If there are any listing in case of EMD and EMD, if there are any listing, if you find that's a generic brand name, still you can Google and find if there are any company, any brand in any country with that generic brand name. Don't never ever abuse someone's trademark. Never go for trademark domains. Never abuse anyone's trademark. Okay. That should be generic, brandable keyword. In case of EMD, also just Google it, do Google Maps search as well. And if you find anything, any listing there or any company name there, okay, to filter out more, what you can do, you can check if there is any page or any mention of that domain in LinkedIn. Okay. So apart from LinkedIn, what you can do, check for Instagram as well. See if that domain is related to e-commerce, fashion, home decor, furniture, apparels, um, any, personal care, beauty. So Insta search, you have to do Insta search. Okay. Search for Facebook page also. If you find Facebook page or Insta page with that particular generic brandable name, then check the date of the last post. Okay, if date of the last, if you have only one or two prospects on the uh, on your search list, if you have only one or two or three prospects, if they are, if just filter out. If the date is, 1 or 2 years old, leave that domain. You don't need to buy that domain name because there are several more domain names expiring that day, or you can scout for more domain names. I mean, this is my filter, what I use. I Google, I filter out based on that LinkedIn post, date of the LinkedIn post or Instagram post or Facebook post, maybe Twitter post. Apart from that, what I do, do use, I use .db.com. If you found a keyword, okay, put that keyword in .db. .db will tell you how many domains are already registered using that keyword. If you find any longer domain name with your keyword, then what is your second step should be? Copy that domain name and check whether there is a website on that domain name or not, because it could be landing page as well. There has to be a website. Okay, suppose you have you got a domain name called leathershoe.com, and there is a website leathershoeonline.com or leathershoeamerica.com. Okay, you can pitch that domain to that company, that brand, but provided they should have at least a website. You know, go to their website. If it's an e-commerce website or blog, you will definitely find a Facebook, Instagram link, LinkedIn or Twitter link, bottom of the page or top of the page, top of the header, right or left side, wherever they have put. So check those link again. And what you need to check, are they active or not? Sometime what happens, sometime people start their web company, website, web venture, sometime they shut after 2 3 months. There is no news, though there is no use of betting on those domain names, right? Just check. If the last post is 1 week ago, 1 month ago, it still works. 1 month, 2 3 months ago, still works, right? And check websites also. Check if they have proper contact. Okay. Sometime using websites, some people scam their client. Some do. I mean, this world is full of good and bad people, both, right? So you need to check that as well. How do you check? Just put that domain name space review. That's it. If reviews are bad, filter out, exclude that name, right? Okay. And apart from that, you need to check 3 4 pages also, like about us or products. Click on product description as well, because that site could be a sample website. Okay. There could be a sample text in the about us. If that's the case, filter out that domain name, because you're not booking a domain name. You are not finding a domain name. You are finding a good domain name, which can sell, which can sell fast, which can sell at least within a year. That's why you need to apply all the filters, or across 80% of the filter, which I am trying to convey to you. Okay. So see, I have told you what are the green signals. I have told you what are the red signals, right? And you can check that keyword in Google also if there is any PR, any recent PR, press release, online press release, or they have seen on TV, or they are doing radio advertising, or they have mentioned on some good news website recently. That's a good shiny green flag. You know what I mean, right? So these are the things uh, you need to check, and based on those things, you can set your price. Suppose 50% green, 50% red, make it 299. I mean, because they see pricing is subjective. Okay, pricing is pricing depend upon the buyer also and seller also, because there is no MRP based on the ticket size of the product. Suppose, I mean, that company is selling uh 50 sorry, $5,000 for a product. If they have priced it, okay, just do some Google, do some math. What number of products are selling every month in that particular country? Okay, for this you can use Amazon tools also. There's a tool called junglescout.com, I think. You can Google it. You can check those tools as well. Okay. First, ticket size should be good, and number of product should be good. At least if ticket size is $5,000, product should be selling per month for a company 20, 30, 40, 50. This is good number. Okay. If this is the case, then you can price your domain for $1,299. Right. If you have a good domain name, then what you can check? Just type your keyword and give space and put fundraise. FUND space RAISE, fundraise. Then you'll see if that particular company has raised funds or not. In the recent past, 6 months ago, or I mean 6 months ago, basically, not old news. Okay, and believe me one thing: if some company if some company have raised $10 million fund, don't think they will give you any kind of money. Don't think your domain can sell for 100K or even $50,000. Okay. Don't think they have got funds. Now they will give you. They haven't raised funds for you, man. They have raised funds to grow their business. If you have a damn good business, they will give you, I mean, good premium. You know, a domain is worth of suppose $5,000, they can give you $7,000, they can give you $10,000, but don't expect for $50,000. Don't see now they have $10 million of funds in their banks and they are just waiting for you to give you that money to you. No, don't be greedy that time. Sell your domain. If you have invested $10, $12, if you are getting $5,000 for a domain name, you are washing your all the sin of registering average bad domains, renewals for past 5 years, next 10 years or so, you know. So these are the things based on, these parameter, you can set your price. Price is based on demand. Price is how big is your prospect. I mean, what kind of product or services they are offering, right? Or what I do, if 50% green, 50% red signal, just make it 299. If 60, 70 green, 30 red, just make it 399, 499. Okay. And if you want to sell your domain fast, be have reasonable price and do try bin option. If you think your domain is good, if you think there are good number of prospects, if you think, then go for make an offer options. And after a couple of months, you can go back to bin options as well, right? Whilst doing outbound, while doing outbound, I always prefer to have bin. I always prefer to send a link, a buy now link in my second email when they ask how much. Okay. So now, hi sir, how can I find a good exact match? Is it a keyword or the about the buying price? See, you can find good exact match domain names, right? First, you have to figure out what is in trend. Okay. What people search. Go to Google, use Google Trend. Okay. Filter out 100 keywords or just Google top 100 trending keywords or Google top 100 hot selling products in the world. You'll get your answer, right? And go to GoDaddy blog or GoDaddy blogs. They have released, their top 50 or top 20 most sellable domain names on Afternic platform. You know what I mean? So what I do, how do I search EMD for me? I have set of 20 keywords like poker, media, uh, uh, hotels, lawyer, store. Okay. So couple of more keywords as well. So I put those keywords. Sometimes I use GoDaddy closeout. Sometimes I use expireddomains.net. It depends actually. Okay. So I put those keywords. I check. Okay. I filter out expiring list, or I filter out recently expired domains, or I filter out deleted domain in the past. Okay. Search based on that keyword, whether I use GoDaddy closeout platform or, expireddomains.net. After finding domain names, I do my research, which I just told you. I find them on Google, I find them on Google Maps, I find them on LinkedIn, okay, uh, Facebook, Insta, blah, blah, blah. Okay, then this is the way. You can find good exact match domain names, and price sweet spot is 299 to 399, 499. If it's a good industry, then you can do 599 and 699 as well. Okay, I have a exact match domain like, okay, okay. Sharik, Sami, if you have a domain name, I have just told you some parameters. Okay, based on that, those parameters, you can set, price for this domain name, right? We will share you a recording also. Go, again, watch this webinar and apply those parameters. Pushparaj, I have a good portfolio of CCTLD domains. What is the best platform to list the names? Sido and DAS you can use for these domain names, right? because some CCTLDs are not supported by afternoon. Uh, this is, I mean, registry issue, right? Hmm. Ausama Mac. Ausama Mac is asking best ways to build a strong keyword list. I have just told you some keywords, like you can add casino, you can add crypto, you can add cart, CRT card. Okay, I'm typing something. See, I'm revealing some keywords. Hotels and travels, media, casino, games. Uh, Company, IMC. Okay. See, I have typed some keywords. These are very hot and evergreen keywords. Okay. INC here means incorporation. Corp means corporation, store and card. Put these keywords daily. Okay, I'm not saying go and book, 10 or 20 domains a day. Just fi figure out. Use GoDaddy Investor app. Use expireddomains.net. Okay, just filter names based on these keywords. Just check. Just Google those names to check. I mean, what kind of website these domains were having, and do research. Like I like I have just told you. Okay, do research and buy the domain. Okay, and this is pretty good list, and you have to figure out whether you need to put contains these keywords or ending with this keyword or starting with this keyword, because hotels and travels and media, these are the keywords which you can put at end. INC, corp, store and cart, this can be also put at the end while searching domain name. I mean, these are the keyword. Search for more keywords. Just Google what is best selling, what would be the best selling products in 2024 in America, in Australia, in Canada, in India. You'll find your keyword. Just search for what is best selling services in America. Okay, you'll find your keyword. If it says law niche, suppose, just search top 10 law sub niche in America. You'll find some, kind of sub law niche. Just Google those keyword separately. You'll see automatically, right? And okay. Uh, Best way to build a strong keyword list. Yes, I've just told you. For example, Florida brickwork available and affordable brickwork.com is also available, which one is advisable to go for? Okay. Florida brickwork, affordable brickwork. See, I mean, both domains are good. You know why? Because Affordable brickwork is keyword. If it is getting searches, if it has good CPC, if you see, if you see someone running Google ads with this exact match domains, this domain is good. And if you talk about Florida brickwork, in that case, that is GOEMD. Okay. Now, both domains are good. Now, which domain is a winner? That Google search will tell you. Check CPC of that domain. Check the search result. Check how many ads are running in the Google search itself. That will tell you. Okay. And both are good. You can go for both the domain names. Okay. And also try one more thing. Your target country or your target city. And is there any need of brickwork? Okay. Okay. Is there, brickwork is a different or big industry? If it is yes, go for both the domains. I find both domains are good. You can sell, these two domains names to two different clients, right? Pranav. So domain quality, trending, potential prospects will direct our pricing strategy. Yes, Pranav, yes. Okay. And trending domain quality is also good. And you have to, before buying a domain name, just search for the prospect. There's no harm. It is free. I have just told you, Google Map, .db, LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, x.com. Okay. And why you are, checking for social media profile, their social media profile has to be updated actually. They should be in business to buy a domain name, not out of business, right? Hmm. So now how to go about pricing query negotiation via email from prospects. Okay. Okay. That depends. That depends how much you have quoted. That depends. See, sometime you suppose you have listed your domain name for, let's say, $399. If somebody is coming with $100 offer, okay, and that is business related domain names. I mean, that is commercial domain name. That is transactable domain name. Means transactions can happen on that domain name. Okay. Any kind of transaction, a small transaction also, because we are talking about, low price here. In that case, if somebody is coming with $100 offer and your price is $399, he will definitely close that particular deal between $200 to $250. Okay. If he's come up with $100, he will definitely uh, close on those spots. Okay. If somebody is offering you $10, $12, I don't know. You can try for, if you have a price of $399, you can give them 10% discount or 20% discount. And in negotiation, there should not be, you should not be desperate to sell that domain name. Don't discount your domain name 50% in your first meeting. Whether you, suppose if you end up selling a domain name for $100, which you have listed for $400, no problem. But you have to fight for that. You have to fight to get good price, because that is your right. Okay, and your prospect, your prospects are using their rights to negotiate. Okay, because you both should win. Give 20% discount or 10% discount, and the moment someone asks the price, give them discount and send them buy now link instantly. And that link should be, I mean, for my case, GoDaddy link works because GoDaddy has, uh, uh, goodwill amongst end users actually, because end user know GoDaddy.com. Sometime if I send Dan.com link, sometime end user shy away from Dan.com. And I know there is a GoDaddy logo also. I mean, sometimes your end user might think, I mean, because logo, anybody can put logo on their website. Okay. So for me, as far as uh, end users are concerned, GoDaddy works well. And if that's a big domain, like let's say for $100, $50,000, in that case, Afternic worked well for me because in that case they know Afternic, they do deal through broker. Okay, and if they are doing deal through broker, Sido also works there. Okay. Mhm. In negotiation, there's one more thing. Don't hurt your prospect's ego. Okay. Don't ask, I mean, weird questions like how much you can pay. No. You can ask, what is your offer? What best you can do for this domain name, make, which will help you, growing your company, growing your brand. And you can, with your price, you can mention one, two benefits also, because not feature, benefits sell. You have to tell your prospect that if you buy this domain name, these are the benefits which you will get. Okay. Having shorter name is good. That's a feature. But if you have a shorter domain name, that means your client can memorize that domain name and your client come to your website again and again. That is the benefit which your prospect will get. Huh. Bakir, can I ask questions about domain outbound marketing? Yes, you can ask. Rahul Rai, if I found a domain name, domain good, and that domain, previous domainer has listed for sale and didn't sold and domain available, should I buy it? Again, it depends upon the domain names. See, I'll give you my example. I had a domain name. I had a multiple domain names. If I find like this domain name is good, I mean, and so suppose 20% of my portfolio, I keep them for long 5 years. Am I right? Sometime that domain names get sold in the last year of the my holding period. And it is also true. Sometime I throw away some domain names of mine by not renewing it after, holding those domain names for 5, 6 good years. That domain names were acquired by other domainers colleague, and they were able to sell those domain names. See, sometimes I have no outreach to some client. Sometime someone may have. So it is not, uh, I mean, harmful booking those domain names which were already acquired by some domainers. It's not harmful. See, sometime I also buy domains from domainers, seasoned domainers, which they have hold for uh, holding period can be 4 years, 5 years, even 10 years. Sometimes I have also sold domain names to the domainers at the wholesale rates, and they were able to sell those domain names after buying from me. That is their network, that is their skill, I must say. So if you are selling your domain names for cheap, for wholesale price, no problem. Get rid of those domain names, buy more. Uh, Osama Mac, how can I measure the type in traffic before buying the domain names? This is very difficult part. Type in traffic. The only way is, I mean, get that domain name and put Google Analytics actually. And see, apart from that, see, if that keyword is popular, if a particular keyword is popular and that keyword is in trend, there must be some typing traffic. There's no guarantee, but there must be some typing traffic. If you get only 100 typing traffic in a month, only 100 numbers in a month, that's a good domain, because you will earn the renewal fees of that domain name by this way. If you have parked your domain name, you will earn some money. I mean, not huge, but renewal of a domain name is also a sometime pain point of the domainer, right? Huh. Question from P. Akshay, is there any? No. Question one, no. See, there are some, but they do for themselves actually. They they don't sell, they do for themselves, and they have they they are fast because they have good infra than the site you are mentioning. So Q2, is there any? No, there is no restriction. I read an article which said individual. That was old thing. That was old news. Adding a single one beyond this. No, no, no. Is it currently valid for or, or proposition? No. That was old news. That was past. Now you can have any number of domain names. Infinix X665E. Can you still use regular Gmail to outbound? And also, how can someone fight spam? I mean, your email going to spam. See, you're saying, how can someone fight spam? By sending email, you want to fight spam. Just think of the recipient. They also want to fight spam. Both the parties wants to fight spam, you know. So ironical it is. Okay. So I'll tell you my experience. I use regular Gmail IDs, not paid one, because I mean I send, I think, 500 emails in a month. I mean 3 to 500 email in a month. Okay, because see, for my domains, what happens is, for one domain, I usually have 2 to 5 prospect actually. Getting my point? Sometime, see, I don't go for those domains which has, more than 100 or 200 prospects. I don't go for those domains, right? So in my case, what I do, Gmail, I warm up my Gmail, okay? For warm up, what you can do, there's a tool, I'm typing that tool's name. Hmm. If you have, uh, if you have an old Gmail ID, then no problem. If you have created new one, then this is a tool. You can use this tool to warm up your email. Okay. And this is a free tool for one account only, one Gmail ID only. And if you don't want to use any kind of tool, just subscribe to some newsletter for some reputed journals online, some reputed magazine. Just subscribe for newsletter. Just subscribe and click on verification link. Random website. Okay, whatever you, I mean, suppose you want to learn tech articles. Go to tech journals. Go to tech magazine and subscribe that. Right. Okay. And to fight spam, I am pasting here a link. I am just copy pasting a link here. Okay. This is a very wonderful tool, which will tell you spammy or shady words, and which you should exclude from your email actually. Okay. And for the first email only, see, if you send any email and you got reply, then you can use any words like sale, purchase, buy, acquire, price, amount, new, maximum, you know. Just open this tool, just write one line. I want to buy, like I have a domain name. Please tell me if you are interested or not. Please, new. These are the shady words, right? Just use this tool, right? Before sending first email, you should check this tool, right? So, and apart from that, um, in your first mail, based on my experience, in your first mail to fight with spam, you should not put the price. Okay. What I do, I don't use buy word. I use acquire. Okay. And I don't use please. Okay. And you should not have repetitive content on your email. Okay, it should have differently written actually. And for that, you have a very good tool. I will type you that tool. Just wait for a minute. You can use ChatGPT as well to rewrite your content, and you can use this tool as well. This tool is free. You will rephrase your email to fluency, the kind of conversation, creative, formal, informal, longer one, shorter version. I mean, this is free tool for fluency and normal tone actually. This free tool is enough. Okay. So you can use this tool as well, and also after every 10 email, just send one email to your friend and ask him or her if he or she is getting email in spam or not. If if you are not able to figure out, change your email, right? If you follow some guidelines, some principles from day one, from hour one, you will not get any issue. Okay. Sharik Sami, I'm not able to list my .in domains bought this week. Is there any restriction from GoDaddy? No, there's no restriction from GoDaddy. There's a restriction from .in registry actually. Okay. I mean, no registrar can sell or resell, I must say, resell .in domains actually. So you can list it on other sites. I mean, who are not registrars. I have typed two names in the chat box for Sharik Sami. Rahul Rai, if I buy a domain today, what will be step-by-step process? Like when can I list domain and start outbound funnel? Prabhu, the moment you buy your domain name, list it within a minute. Within a minute. You never know. You never know. Your prospects searching for your domain name you have. You never know. Okay, sometime I have sold, domain names within a minute. Okay. मतलब अगर 1 मिनट लेट डालता तो वो कोई और डोमेन ले सकता था, राइट? सेम मोमेंट पे डालो. I mean, there is no, see, domain listing is so easy these days, so easy. Okay. And list your domain name. If you are not able to figure out price, no problem. Put it at $299. No harm. If that is handles domain or GD closeout domains, put it at $299. No harm. Figure out best price next day. Sleep well. But list your domain names the moment you register, the moment you buy from any auction, any auction. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. If you think there are prospects in Google Map, or if you find any prospects through .db, yes, email them. Email them. Politely email them. Just one liner. I am brokering this domain name for my client. Do you want to acquire? I have a domain name. Are you interested in acquisition? That's all. One liner, two liner, that's all. Best, okay, see, Mac, best outreach tool for automated email campaigns that work for you. Okay. Hey, generally I do manual emails. If I right? If I need to do some automation, okay, like if I followed some trend and bought domain names in bulk, like 100, 200, or 300 domain names, then I use uh, the same tool, snob.io or MailChimp. MailChimp I also use. If you can tell me the Sharik Sami, but I want to experienced person to handle selling part as she or maybe high price, much faster. I'm ready to go. See, if you have good domain names, then only you can find someone to sell your domain names. Like they will, list your domain names, promote your domain names in different groups, different Facebook groups, or they will try to scout for prospects and email them. But that domain name should have a good price. I mean, I mean to say that domain name should be super premium names. Okay. Otherwise, you can hire someone, you can pay, $200 a month or $150 a month for 2, 3 hours job. They can do your job. And as far as your reliable word is concerned, that depends upon the person to person. That I cannot say, you know. Uh, hmm. There's one more question from for those of us that's into geodomain, how can we determine if a niche is a good at state or city? Very good question. Because have seen some client has said state is too wide for the company reach. Okay. And for me, buying state domain name gives more prospective and user context. For me, buying state domain. Okay, fine. Good question. Good question. First question, first answer. How can we determine if a niche is good or state or city? Niche is good based on their ticket size, based on their number of sales or services served in a month. And see, sometime it depends upon the keyword also. See, geo domains, country keyword is big no. You got my point. You should not have criminal lawyer in America. Criminal lawyer America is not a good domain in terms of geo EMD perspective. Okay. You think yourself, suppose you want to hire a lawyer for your case. What you will do? Okay. What you will do? You'll find lawyer in your city. Okay. Sometimes state is also very big. Okay. And you can check out Google to get the data of the state, how big is that state and how many cities are in that particular state. You can Google it out. Okay. And what people generally do, they search sometimes state-wise, sometimes locally. See, I'll tell you one thing. There is a service called roof repair. Okay. And roof repair is local service. Sometimes state is so big that you need to fly from one location to another location. Okay. And roof service repair guys, they are not going to fly. in that case, think you are an end user, what you will do? You will search roof repair service provider in your locality. And I mean, in your city, basically. If it's a hyper local thing, like massage, if it's a hyper local thing, then the town or the uh, smaller, the hyper local version of domain name. But do not play with hyper hyperlocal thing. Just play with state and city. That depends upon the service. That depends upon the product. That depends upon the every EMD is different in terms of if you want to decide for state or city. Country is big name, right? And you can also find out the population of city, the and how many lawyers or how many service providers are already there. If you are uh, if you are looking for divorce lawyer niche for a particular state or for a particular city, you can even find out divorce rates in a particular city. How many divorces are happening there in particular city, in particular state? That data is available online for free. Use data and your brain. Uh, hmm. Your second question, because we have seen some clients say, yeah. I hope this answers your question, right? Because for roof repair service, state is very big, very wide to reach. And for me, buying state domain name gives more prospective. Yes. State or city domain names are also good. Okay. If carpenter service, if we talk about carpenter service, then city is good. State is sometimes wider, and sometimes state is too small. You have to see size of the state as well. Okay. Sometimes state is also too small. Singapore is a country, but so small in terms of geographical boundaries, right? Rahul Rai, you said once for you should have at least 20 prospects for a domain. For example, okay, starwindows.com already running business, starwindows.com available. Should I buy for single prospect? See, I mean, in every business, there are many, I mean, there are business owners with different style of doing business actually. Some business owner takes big risk, some small, some mid. Okay. If you want to, if you have only one prospect in Google and that's a generic word, you can book that domain name. There's no harm. But big risk is also there because you have only one prospect. Okay. I also do this kind of domaining actually. I also do, prospect 2 to 5 only, 2 to 5, 2 to 10, or 1, 2, 3. I also do the same, but I take risk and take risk and I also get awards. I mean, basis on that also, you can do that. Okay. Generally, in general, you should at least have 20 prospects. The more number of prospects you have, the more number of chances are there to sell that particular domain name. Yeah, if you have more than 100 prospects, just sell, domain names, sorry, link, just send them auction link. If you have more than 100 people, let them do auction and play with the auction, right? So should I buy for the single? Yeah, See, sometime I buy for single prospects also, but you should never abuse trademark. Okay. Hmm. Should you run LinkedIn ads for your domains? CCTLD domains? No, I don't do. I run LinkedIn ads for .com and .io. That's it. Not org, no net, nothing. Only com and .io. One question from Bakir Avenue, sir. You can use this tool to check if email went to. Yes, yes, we can use this tool also. But what happens is, I think manual things are more reliable than tools. Okay, I this is my approach. I mean, that's why I have no automated process. I mean, I try to send, organic email, uh, totally manual. I also, sometimes people just put their first name in the signature box. I mean, what I do, I put my full name, I put my mobile number, I put my WhatsApp contact, I put my LinkedIn link also. Okay. So this way I'm portraying that I'm a genuine person. I'm an authentic one. I'm not alien. I'm exist, right? So, question from Banu Bakir. I found two keyword domain names and matches the brand name of a dash tech niche. He has plus 299 subscriber. Do you think it's a good chance to invest since you're giving a tons of still not a website? Yeah, I mean, this is also a good approach that YouTuber can think in future starting their own brand with that particular, channel name. Sometimes YouTubers do that. Sometimes they, open up their brand. Sometimes they start selling perfume. Sometimes they start selling shoes. This happens. But check for trademark also. Okay, check for trademark also, right? And if you book this domain name, you should not park this domain name, because parking a domain name gives a signal that this particular domain name is uh, owned by that particular YouTuber. That gives a signal which is not right. Okay. Just take the domain and put it for sale if you want to. Okay. Or if you don't want to put it on sale, no problem. Book it and keep it. That's all. Okay. And after some time, you can put it on sale. Right. Or just put make an offer option. Make an offer option is good for these kind of domain names. Bakir, make an make an offer option is good for these kind of domain names. Put it on Afternic or Dan. Have a good landing page. No parking in this case. No parking. P. Akshay, do you close your high-end sales over emails only or few calls and meetings with parties and required for explaining costs and benefits of option? Oh, benefits of acquisition. See, if you have, I mean, I'm telling you my experience. I have sold publicly disclosed domain name for $1,20,000. Okay, that was via Afternic. I mean, GoDaddy, right? And I was able to close that sale over email, because if you list your domains in after next, their brokers handle the game. Okay. You just need to talk to the broker for the price negotiation, not to client actually. So they do the calls, they do the emails, they do my work. So why should I worry about calling my prospect? Okay. If they have good experience, good negotiation skills, I definitely let them do the job, because that's their job. My job is investing. My job is finding for good domain names. Okay. So to save time, I keep all the things with them only. And in India, see, if I have to do high ticket, high end sales in India, I, not them. I prefer to have some calls. If they ask for the price, I give them price and say, if you are free sometime, let's have a Zoom call, Skype call, phone call. Okay. That will give you an edge, because you are showing you are not alien. You know what I mean? So yes, call works well, no problem. But in India, actually, if I'm selling for US, so time zone is an issue actually. Uh, One question I asked you about when I should list, because I read somewhere 2 months lock-in period for domain transfer. See, in my case, uh, how I solve this issue in my case, what I do, I buy domains from GoDaddy. Okay. I buy domains from GoDaddy. I list that particular domain name within seconds. What happens? If any sales happens, I will ask my, transaction assurance team that I have registered this domain name a few days ago, or bought this domain name a few days ago, and I have this domain name with GoDaddy. Please give me some account where I can push that domain name. In that case, push will work. Okay. Otherwise, if you have domain name with other party like Dynadot, then you need to use some different setup. You need to convince your client, open an account with Dynadot. I will push there. That's a hard job. That's a hard job for me, because I don't want to, indulge myself on those things, right? So that's why I use GoDaddy to book domains. Yes, if I have a good number of lists, like 300-400 domain names, random domain names, and I'm following some trends, then I look for a deal. Look for a good deal. I mean, wherever I find good deal, I go with them, but I still list on afternoon, because that will give my domains, exposure to GoDaddy for my end users, because end users pay you a good price. So, I mean, we have 5 minutes left. So if you want to ask more questions, I have questions in, okay, mobile also. Someone from the group back in 2023, I sold .com and offered some dash for free. The transfer was done for .com, while I didn't transfer the name. I did multiple times, but I missed, but okay, and I domain expired. No, see, in this case, just follow ethics. Approach that you know buyer and give this domain name to them. Okay, and you can ask renewal price politely in this case. Okay, but follow ethics. I mean, in every business, you should follow ethics. In domaining is also a business, right? You should be, I mean, ethical, follow ethics. That will pay you in long run. Okay, I have a question from Krishan. Sir, I have sent an email to potential buyer to which I got this reply. Possibly, what are the terms? Some name. Okay, just simply send him your buy now link of reputed like in this case GoDaddy one. Just send him GoDaddy buy now links and tell them you click on buy now, pay the price, and you will get the domain name. Because it's a warm lead. It's a warm prospect. So send buy now link of GoDaddy. Why GoDaddy? Just to create an impression of this way you are just using the goodwill of GoDaddy, the popularity of GoDaddy. We have 3 minutes to go. If you have any question, you can ask me. Give us some handbags domain names to buy, sir. Okay, I'll post some. See, handbag is, you know, uh, my, I mean, how I do, unless there is a trend, I don't go for handless domains. I mean, if there is a trend for particular keyword, then only I do handless with using combination of multiple keywords like crypto is a suppose is a trending one, then crypto store, crypto stock, crypto ledger, crypto bank, crypto news, crypto blah blah. Okay, I do this way. But handraise is not my forte. What I do, I buy domains from GoDaddy Closeout, GoDaddy expiring auction. I search domains from expireddomains.net and I buy recently expired domains name, like expired 24 hours ago, expired, sorry, 10 hours ago. I buy those kind of domain names because I don't want to do hard work. I am a lazy domain name. I'm a lazy domain name investor actually. So, so that's all for, okay, one more question. When sale happens, does buyer pay anything extra? Then no, 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 no. They don't tip you. They buy whatever you ask, and that ask should be reasonable. No, no, they don't give because when you transfer, see, when you transfer a particular domain via giving auth code, then that buyer will pay renewal fees automatically while transferring, right? And when you push that domain name GoDaddy to GoDaddy, then there is no fee. When you push domain name dot to dot, there is no fee. Big Rock to Big Rock, there is no fee. Name.com to name.com, there is no fee. I mean, registrar to registrar, if you transfer, there is no fee. If you are giving your buyer auth code, then he will paying, I mean, he would be paying renewal fees definitely. So you don't need to pay renewal fees. I mean, you suppose you bought a domain name for $50 and you spent some amount in for a renewal fees, you know, just sum that amount and put your profit and sell it. Okay. You cannot ask buyer, hey, give me renewal fee. Hey, give me, I mean, anything extra like that. Because there's no need, right? Thank you so much. So that's all for tonight. I mean, it's not night, it's just evening. So see you again then. Some other webinar. You must have joined WhatsApp link also, and you can search for our YouTube channel by typing Domain Aftermarket Pro in YouTube. Okay. Okay, WhatsApp link. Just wait for a moment. Just wait for a moment. I'm typing WhatsApp link. I'm pasting, and I'm also pasting that YouTube link as well. Here it is. Just copy paste. I'm leaving this webinar. Thank you, Akshay. There's a comment from Akshay. You handhold new domainers really well. Thanks a lot. Thank you all. Thank you all. My pleasure. Thank you. Bye bye. Have a good evening, all.